How about now? All right, we did it, everybody. We're fine. I had a great introduction. We're starting off with a banger here. Spectrum willing. It's Myndspyke versus Duhtch. Let's go. Betting is open. Can you hear me now? I'm pretty sure you can hear me now. I'm relatively certain you can hear me now. As the spectralizer is going, the thingy is going up and down. I believe. Someone reassure me that you can hear me now. Okay, no one's going to reassure me. All right. She? What, sir? We're back to dials after that first move. As we go back to dials, let's go down the list. Starting with Myndspyke and the Empire, it's the Onyx Squadron Sentry with the target assist MGK 300 config and synced laser cannons. We got 2 of those, and then just 3 generic Saber Squadron aces. And for Duhtch and the Republic, it's Rick Ollie with Daredevil and the R2 Astromech. And then we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi with calibrated laser targeting sense and R2A6. And then we've got Anakin Skywalker in the Eta-2 with Brilliant Evasion, Predator, Auto Blasters, R7A7, and a stealth device. System phase, Anakin will move. Betting is open. And Anakin will take a barrel roll. Four forwards and focuses for the heavies. And 2 bank here for the interceptor with a boost. 2 bank. Boost. 2 bank. Wouldn't you know it? A boost. Keeping the dial wide open next turn, assuming it's probably not going to move too fast. Rick does want to be a fast boy, but probably not just yet. Like he's thinking about a barrel roll here. I think Tom brings up a good point. I think list-wise, probably give the advantage to Myndspyke. But man, Duhtch has beaten me so much in Vassal. It's so hard for me to bet against him. Back in the day, he would routinely destroy me. I'm not over it. There's Anakin. Caught in kind of a weird space. He'll just go ahead and take that evade token. He might have to take some shots from the heavies here, so get your betting in now. Anakin, first shot, nothing. Saber's got nothing. So this is going to be a range 3 synced laser cannon shot into Anakin. No calculate, so Anakin will get their full range of agility device. That's going to be 2 hits coming in. Anakin rolling 5 because of stealth device. And we'll have to spend a force. He's got stealth device. Spends the evade, not the force there. And it's going to try to tank another shot. And that's going to turn for 3. Again, 5 dice here for Anakin. This game could turn in a hurry if Anakin were to lose their device now. Oh. Spends the force. Take 1. Stealth device is off. That is a bad start for Anakin. And we're gonna close betting because I feel like that's gonna be thanks. So Anakin's probably gonna be running now. I would imagine a barrel roll and the run. Let Anakin regroup a little bit here. We are back to dials. How is everybody's day? Everybody have a good day? Everything going fine? First blood. Yeah, they got to engagement fast, Rocket. And Anakin took damage, so I couldn't let it be a freebie. Hey guys, check out what I did. New transition. New chatting screen. What's up? Let's go. It looks like an old TV. Isn't that? I think it looks cool. I don't know. Is the comic period over? I don't know. I just do things as they come up. That's Nickel Vision. We try to bite off whatever's popular in the moment. I'm sure I'll show it off again, Rogue. When I make new things, I want as many people to see it as possible. See, that's why you should never have younglings, because they keep you away from seeing transitions. I think that's pretty clear. Anakin will intuitive controls here. Barrel roll like we all thought. Yeah, whatever. So Daredevil is Predator on Rick, according to Duhtch. It's fine. Who cares? Rohara, hey, how are you doing? I can speak. Words are hard. Gonna look for a target lock here with the heavy. He's gonna take it. If you guys haven't followed Rohara, please do so. I'm trying, man. Words suck. Finally have power. Oh, power went out. That sucks. We had to reschedule our match, our game 2 match, and bring in Ando for it because the original opponent lost power as well in Texas. Yeah, Sea of Thieves. The Sea of Thieves. God, I can't talk. The Sea of Thieves streams are very fun. You guys don't kill enough noobs for my taste, but other than that, stupid fun. Did make you buy it. I've had it since it came out. For Pirate Legend since 45, whenever it actually came out. Be surprised if we don't see a boost here. And there is that boost. A little blunderbuss to my head. It's true. It always will. And there is that 3 bank and a boost from Obi-Wan. Trying to get the edge here. And here goes Anakin, who's already barrel rolled. Does Anakin boost here and try to take only one shot? He does boost left, as Rocker Crocker said. Anakin shooting at nothing. Rick will get a range 2 obstructed shot at blue. Gonna be 3 on 4, I believe. Oh, they both did 3, so it's just 2. Rick hits for a whole lot of nothing. Green Interceptor actually has Rick way downtown. This is going to be a 3v5 banger. And he connects. That's 3 hits coming into Rick. Oh, it's 3v4. Rick apparently did not outspeed anybody. And the cloud will turn it, and Rick lives. Well, Rick was going to live, but Rick doesn't take any damage. And Anakin, that boost just out. Well done. And next turn, Anakin can intuitive boost and get out of there. And now it's time for Rick to come play. This is where Daredevil would actually have been really great, because he could have 5-forwarded and kind of turned in. Duhtch at some point here is going to have to start putting some fire down. You know what they say, X-Wing is a game of positioning. Rogue, you ready? Transition. Honestly, I was watching the Candy Clarinetist, and he was doing a stinger transition for a friend of his, and I was like, I like this idea, and I wanted to do it, so I did it in After Effects, because that's the only program I know. I do not understand DaVinci's Fusion yet, but we'll see. Utah Valley X-Wing, thank you so much for the resub. 3 months. Man, I feel like time is just flying these days. They make it a tiny bit faster, speed up the second half of it. You know what? The first one was actually a whole second faster. And then I said, I kind of like it. I kind of like it like growing out of the bottom and then staying there for a second. And boom. So I increased it to 3 seconds. I need to transition something such new. Rogue, talk to me. We'll make one for you. No problem. Just tell me what you want. We'll get it done. Same thing, Diesel. If you guys need anything, you can always hit me up. Happy to help. Stinger's super easy. Super easy. All you need is a transition point where the whole screen is filled, and then put some transparency on either side. You are good to go. Yup. Fake 2 bank in and a focus. Red 2 bank in and a focus. It's only 2 seconds long, man. It's not a lot of time to do whatever, you know? Always wanted a gif of the red sweep of the debrief logo just doing lap. Well, are they... I don't know if they are or not, but is there going to be a rebrand coming for the X-Wing debrief? The X-Wing rebrief. I don't think the name is going to change, but is the logo going to be reworked? I'll tell you what, I'm stupid happy with how the logo came out for me. I think it fits everything I'm about. Has great buffalo roots in it. It's basically the Bills logo with Sabre's colors. Rick does the 4 forward with a boost. Should get him an evade. Don't forget your evade on Rick. Thank you. I love it as well. It's very simple. The old one was like really cool. Like the nickel was super cool, but it was just so complex. I couldn't get it on anything without them being like, "Yo, you need to turn down these lines." And it also had a misspelling, and it also like, I don't know. It wasn't mine. Like I kind of inherited it from the group, and I wanted something that I had full control over. Anakin, maybe you just evade here and hope you can get away without spending a force. Get up to full force. Get yourself back in the game here. Could always. I just feel like if you boost, you risk putting yourself into one shot. Telling you, man. You asked me about that dude, and I really think like he did it. Radar ping sweep. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like a. I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Easy peasy. Knows that a lock costs force, right? Does indeed. Sorry, real fast. The locks on Anakin are purple, yeah? No. To do the action is force. So they're gonna take it back, and Anakin is just gonna evade. And Obi taking that range 3 shot. I'm not a fan of force starving yourself on long range bangers, but he will spend a force there, and he's gonna force the focus spend. Yeah, I think you're right, Rocker. I just think they didn't realize. Duhtch said he hasn't played a lot of the new stuff yet, so he's kind of exploring it. It's an easy thing to overlook because you're just not used to force stuff. Blue, downtown, nothing. Green is going to get a downtown shot. And I think he's staying at Obi. Oh. That's going to take a shield off of Obi-Wan. That's just free damage coming in hot. And the heavy's no shot. What Myndspyke has done so well right now is keep everything in front of him. He hasn't let these aces flank. Just saying, dude, you couldn't play like this, but one time when we played Vassal, like, just give me one. Nah, dude, you're fine. He'll do a 1 hard to get around the cloud. If you move blue and green first, you could probably 2 bank teal and then have them boost in, because Anakin's not going anywhere, you know? Like, you've got Anakin in a corner right now. If you wanted to go all in on him, now is the time. I mean, do you just kind of ignore Rick right now? Or do you perhaps turn red in to kind of either get a block with him or something here? I mean, do you really hate ignoring Rick right now? Like, it's not that big of a deal. These Onyx do have to move before the Sabers. So that could create a little bit of an issue. I do love the tie heavies. And Anakin could intuitive controls, but he's not going to. He's going to use that cloud, I think. Tried the 2 forward, couldn't get it, so that is a block. Bump in, and red will focus up. 2 bank, and they are all in onto Anakin. And it looks like it's going to be a focus boost here. He's going for the block. See if he can't. Ooh. Is that an attempt on Obi then? Green. So he is just going all in here. Chat rules say I have to be cool. Oh, you cool. You always cool. Focus boost here for Teal. Just trying to splay these arcs out wide and ignoring Rick. Rick is doing a 3 hard. And that gets the focus, or that gets the free evade for going 3. And could just get a free target lock here. Could take a focus. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I usually like to get the free target lock when you can. But it is what it is. Obi-Wan is going to increase his thing to a nice looking 3 bank. Era in an A-wing Init 6. Yeah, it's sick. Her ability is sick too. That chip is just sick. With all of the focus passing that Rebels can do too, Christ, Hera's gonna be passing evades and like locks and focuses and still being modified. It's crazy. Here's Anakin. A nice move there. That is a really clutch barrel roll. I think that is a beautiful move. And let's see if now the Republic can actually put in some damage. So this is going to be Anakin, range 3 into... Thinking about going range 2 into green. Anakin does come with auto blasters and the droid that could make it. It's going to be range 2 into green, which is a free crit if Anakin can land something here. Auto blaster shot coming up. And the roll. Oh, that's going to be 2 crits. 2 unblockable crits. So green just takes 2 crits and cannot be blocked. Let's see what they are. Gonna go ahead and give it a shuffle. Doesn't trust me. Damaged engine, terrible for a interceptor, and a disabled power regulator will affect him this turn. Obi-Wan now. Yeah, the wedge wing is going to be cool. All of it's going to be really cool. Range 3 into red. Or nada. And Rick going to go range 2 into red now. 3 dice and natties. And red takes 3. So the Republic striking back here. And the Saber squadrons look like they might not even get a shot here. But a synced laser shot coming from yellow, who gets a free calculate with the target assist. Synced laser cannon, here we come for 2. Obi now on defense, rolling 3. Does still have his focus. Oof. Should have spent 4. 6 of one, half dozen of the other with Obi's ability. Spends focus, gets focus back. That's going to be half points on Obi. And that's another 2 into Obi-Wan, who gets 4 dice this time. And evaded. Yeah, I think it was planned too. Undeniably, for 3 health chips, they are very expensive. And to make these upgrades work on them, they become like stupid expensive. So I think all of that was intentionally planned. They're not unkillable. 100% they're not unkillable. To say they are unkillable is crazy. They're not unkillable. We saw Anakin took a range 3 obstructed self-device shot earlier, and it goes through. Like, not unkillable. But speaking of unkillable, we do have a scoring update. So for the first time tonight, let's bring in Gerd. Gerd.
The score now is Myndspyke 2, Duhtch 18.
Thanks, Gerd. Gerd flies solo. I don't know what to tell you. Some point you got to think these heavies are going to start turning away and do that calculate rotate, start using what they're really strong at to their advantage. And you have to think for this turn that these Saber squadrons might be out of the fight. Like, blue can too hard and try to come around, but green is ionized, so green's kind of stuck. Teal is going to need a turn to get around. Yeah, Adas are not a problem right now. I'm sure someone will find something in the new ships and it'll break something for a while and then it'll get adjusted like it always does. There's always something. Everyone always finds something. Speaking of, if you're into playing X-Wing and you want to get down on a fun tournament, the Candid Clarinetist 312 Squadron and I are hosting the Tri-City Tournament. March 6th and 7th. It's going to be a lot of fun. Everyone who participates will get a set of lock tokens that will double as ship markers. And the top 4 will receive templates, a set of specialized templates. And the winner, in addition to a PIM miniature ship, will receive a template tray for those templates. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have unprecedented coverage. 3 ships or 3 games around, 75% coverage of the round of 8, 100% coverage of the round of 4. If you don't make the cut, you are going to have plenty of options to watch the games you want to watch. Are going to let you know most of the actual ace players who actually win world tournaments with aces aren't playing the game right now. Sure. Whatever. Is the Nickel City font public? Yes. The Nickel City X-Wing font is a Google font, which is, stupid public. It's called Bangers. True story. It's actually called Bangers. Yeah, 300% coverage of the final table, 17 different angles. Now, we'll all be, whoever's stream that final game ends up on, we will all be together commentating on it to bring home that final one. COVID vaccine number 2 the day before is really putting a damper on participating. I've heard so many mixed things about people's symptoms. Some people haven't had any side effects from getting it. Some people have felt nauseous. Some tired. It really just depends on you. Like, it's how your body reacts. Obi-Wan. Ooh, the 1 bank, and look how beautifully that fits in. Yeah, Rebel Maverick. It's called Bangers. It's a Google font, so it's publicly available. Most applications will let you use it. Ooh, Anakin takes the bump, and Anakin could be in a lot of trouble here. See, I've heard it the opposite way, Diesel. I've heard that 1 is worse and 2 is pretty easy. But we're all being colloquial and shit here. So Anakin is going to try to get some shit happening here. Range 2 auto blasters. Into red. Red has already taken 3 damage, 1 away from half, and looking to take some crits here. Does he think Anakin is dead here and just spend... He's going to spend 1 and make it a crit, so red will take a crit. It's going to be half points on red and a panicked pilot. Range 1 banger stick. I'm sure someone will commission it. It's just that ordering in the volumes that, like, I would have to order in such small volumes. That's just not feasible. Here's Rick now. Range 1 into red. And that is a banger and a half. 3 hits and a crit coming into red, who does evade. So this is hit, hit, crit. As long as it's not a double damage, red will live. And that crit is... It's a direct hit, and that kills red in the rick of time. Guys, in the rick of time. Guys, come on. Range 1 now, Obi-Wan. I'm so proud of that. Ugh, not a great roll. NW Vader, what's up, man? Welcome. We'll keep it with a force. And yellow will take a calculate, spend 1, and take a damage. Here it is, 4-on-3 into Anakin Skywalker. For 3. It's a nice little banger there, Anakin. Anakin sitting at 2 force, no tokens. Hey, thank you for being at the stream. Anakin, you have to spend both. Oh, he has brilliant evasion. He gets to only spend 1 force. And takes 1, leaving Anakin at 1 health. How often do you see brilliant evasion? Not that often, because I forgot about it entirely. And here it is for the kill. Can a Saber Squadron ace? For 2. And Anakin evades and lives. Yellow has a lock on Anakin. So Rick rolls. Oh, and he natties. No. We are going to go to Gerg with a scoring update. Gerg.
Myndspyke 69. Duhtch 63.
Thanks, Gerg. Has Ahsoka been confirmed for the A-Wing, or is it just like an article where we're like, yeah, we're pretty sure? Force on an A-Wing is unreal. That is. Oh, yeah. All right, let me go fix this real quick. She's in the description of the Asmodee. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's as close to confirmed as we'll probably get. It's just so weird that they're not marketing her as like part of the promotional materials they just released. Like, that's weird, right? She's a huge draw. Like, I think there's people who would buy that pack solely for Ahsoka. So, like, the fact that they aren't putting her in there is kind of insane to me. So, Predator on Annie's supposed to be marksmanship. Apparently, whatever. I mentioned they do another article. They did. I did find it strange that they didn't focus each article on one, right? They did all 3, so I could see them doing more. For sure. Three free crits with the droid. Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's a 74.3 health shit. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that, to be honest. Like we're ready to go here. And we're going to get a free sense onto yellow. Too hard left. So Anakin might intuitive barrel roll here and get that block. And Anakin does spend a force, so we're going to get a barrel roll. That should block maneuver. Absolutely does. That's going to cause another block from blue. Teal will be able to get themselves in. And green probably can boost focus here. Rick, oof. Below. That's a 3 hard or 3 bank. Nice, right in the face of Teal. He'll focus evade. Obi-Wan is going to have to move now, and we are officially in a cluster. And it looks like Obi's just kind of bailing. And I think you just focus here and play support for Rick with his focus token. But Obi's going to go ahead and take a free target, or well, I guess free in the sense that it's not free at all. It's his action. He's going to go ahead and take a target lock. And Anakin will be doing a Force Talon roll, and it will not clear. So Anakin in a bit of trouble. Anakin, range 1 onto Teal. Teal fully healthy. So Anakin's got really nothing going for him. Auto blasters doesn't matter here. And the roll, 2 crits. Oh, blanks out from Teal. Structural. And blinded. Or sorry, stunned. That's stunned. Structural and stunned. And Rick is going for the kill. This is 4v2 for the kill on Teal. Spend and have Obi spend to give it right back. And that is it. Lights out for Teal. And he's going to spend a force from Obi-Wan to give Rick the focus back. Range 2 and Anakin from the Blue Saber Squadron. And that's 2 big hits. Spends for 3. He bumps. That's just 2. And that is a dead Anakin Skywalker. Did yellow really not have Rick? Did the heavy not have Rick? Range 1 for 1. Rick had an evade. Yeah, what he's saying is, so it was a white turn, and then he could still do his focus boost. Yeah. All right, we got another scoring update. Let's head back to Gerg.
The score now is Myndspyke 106, Duhtch 98.
So no matter how the game feels, it's a lot closer than you think it might be. Myndspyke actually in the lead right now. I'm not a fan of auto blasters either. I think auto blasters are pretty decent. Like them. It makes sense. They have a nice restriction on them. Rick has been the MVP for sure. And yellow will go ahead and take a target lock onto Rick Ollie. After that 3 bank. 2 bank here. And we'll focus. And we'll take a barrel roll. And green will 2 bank. Focus. And barrel roll. And that barrel roll lets Rick slip right in behind him. The heavy can hold it. And Obi-Wan is Viva Lagan. And Obi will fine-tune control a barrel roll and regular action boost. So Obi is straight gone. So Rick is straight cash. Going range 1 onto yellow. For 3. They did the same speed. And only 1. It goes through. Down to 6. And the Onyx, range 1 back. Gonna be 3 on 2. Does have a target lock. Rick is fully tokened up though. That's Natty's hit crit. And Rick will spend take 1. Pretty much always going to be the outcome. 1 shield down on Rick there. We're back to dials. No change in points there. Looks like we're ready to go. It's going to be a 3 bank from the Onyx Squadron and a focus. 4 forward. Focus and a boost. And a 4 straight. Focus boost. Hunting down Obi. And let's see where Rick landed up. Rick coming in behind. And gotta think this is going to be a boost occasion here. And Obi-Wan. Thinking about making that 1 hard a 2 hard. Decisions. Problem is, a 2 hard actually widens out the amount of arc you're in. And he's going to go ahead and make that a 2 hard. Does he spend the force to boost? Saves yourself a shot. And just focus here. So 2 dice onto the heavy. And Obi has a crit going through the heavy. Has a focus. And we'll spend that focus. And Rick Rick, 2 dice for 2 hits, natties. And the focus spend. Safe on the interceptor. And no shots. But no scoring changes. We're back to dials with about 20 minutes left in this one. So here's where this game could get interesting. Obi-Wan is pretty force-starved. Hey, Mystic, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Empire. That was weird. You have to assume, well, green can't turn in. Here's the problem. Well, he can, but the too hard would be white. And since he's stressed, wouldn't be able to do any kind of action. And that could be very dangerous. Could this be one of the rare turns where we see Rick actually go slow? Y'all get to vote today? What'd you vote for? And the heavy will flip and calculate the arc here. Blue tries the too hard, but that bumps Obi-Wan. And green is straight cash out. We'll boost. Is damage engine something you can fix? So a focus boost. Yeah, you can't clear damage engine. And here comes Rick Ollie with that 3 hard. Rick thinking about maybe boosting in, but you could pound into the Saber Squadron here. 4 big dice. I think you take that all day. And there it is. And Obi-Wan changes his maneuver to a 5K. He's gotten a lot of use out of that droid. That is a beautiful move. Obi-Wan. Yellow is in bullseye. So that's going to be 3 dice plus that extra focus in case you natty out. Obi-Wan rolls. He does have a lot. Oh, 4 folks. Your kingdom for a focus. He will get to spend his lock. And the reroll. 2. And those are going through. And that's going to be half points. That puts yellow below half points. And Duhtch takes the lead as Rick Ollie lines up a range 1 banger onto a defenseless blue interceptor here. And Rick, full hit crit. The interceptor does interceptor things and evades. The interceptor might get a banger here onto Obi. Does range 3. So this is going to be 3v4. Natties. No. Obi takes a crit. And that crit could be deadly. It's a console fire. It kind of puts the onus on Obi to fix that one this turn. Could deny him a mod. So we head back to Dials. Keeps getting enough to take a little but not get pooped. Yeah, that's been Obi-Wan's strength this game, right? It's like taking enough to like not die. Speaking of, let's go to Gerg with that scoring update. Gerg.
The score now is Myndspyke 106, Duhtch 121.
So the game remains close. I mean, realistically, you're 1 health away on Obi-Wan from being down again. 13 minutes left. Every maneuver now is precious. And I think this Onyx Squadron is going 1 forward and target locking Obi-Wan. That is what I would do. And what I would do is law. Too hard, though. And we'll rotate, calculate. Drain 2 banks. And we'll boost. Still think you focus or evade boost there. Blue. Sloop-de-doops. Trying to catch Obi-Wan. Rick will R2D, or not R2, just R2 and regen that shield, gain a disarm. And this is free target lock time, in my opinion. But he'll just go ahead and focus. And Obi-Wan thinking about changing his dial. We'll dial in that 2 bank. I don't think you want to really trade here, so wouldn't hate the boost. And there it is. And action will flip console fire. So fine-tune boost, flip console fire. So the blue interceptor will get a banger here. It's not really a banger. This is not a banger. I take it back. It's not a banger. It's the opposite of a banger. 3 naked dice on a fully modified Rick. For 1, who has an evade token. Rick blanks, evade token, fine. We're headed back to Dials with 10 minutes left. And really now, if this was a tournament game, like Duhtch would just be running away. And we'll see if green keeps running. And there is the one forward, and I think you got to rotate, calculate. Absolutely. 5 forward for green. And we'll evade and throw that into the boost. Blue 2 banks, fits in beautifully, and just focuses. Rick, 4 forward. It's that free evade, and we'll take a target lock onto the yellow. And Obi-Wan. Again, this droid might help out here. I think you probably want to lower this down to a 1. 1, and then you got a barrel roll, fine-tune barrel roll. Take a focus. No, Myndspyke can't run, but Duhtch should. I mean, should if you were like going for the win, but like, you know, don't go for the win. Fine-tuned barrel roll back, and I think that probably does it. And Obi-Wan will take that focus. Blue's gonna get the first banger. That's gonna be onto Obi-Wan Kenobi. Just need one good hit here. And that ain't it. Nothing. And no shots for the heavy. We go back to Dials with 7 minutes left now. So the Onyx, I think, is probably just continuing that slow march forward, or maybe even a 1 bank. I think it's in a bit of a weird spot. Yo, 3 straights and a focus. A little bit faster than I was expecting. 2 straight focus, but I think he's going for the block onto Obi-Wan. That droid really helps Obi-Wan. Focus boost here for green after the 2 bank. Rick, Allen roll, here we come. That gonna be in. Wow, that is super close, but I think that might just be out. Obi-Wan takes the bump. Rick now range 2. And they both did a 3, so Rick's only rolling 2. This is going to be a 2v1. And hit crit natties. And 1 evade. So 1 crit into the Onyx. And that is a panic pilot. Bad for the targeting. Won't be able to rotate his arc, which he almost certainly wanted to do next turn. No shot for green, but blue. Range 1 onto Obi-Wan Kenobi. And here it is. This is what you want. Rick is stressed from the talon roll. That is correct. And that's going to be 2 crits. Into Obi-Wan. Rolling 3. 2 blanks. Obi-Wan dies. About 3. Obi-Wan bites it. Down goes Obi. And no shots available onto Rick. I didn't ask you, Siri. And with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, let's go to Gerg with a scoring update. Gerg.
Score goes Myndspyke 1, Duhtch 121.
Thanks, Gerg. SMT, go Empire, go! We don't want people to run here. This is not like a serious game, right? Like, it doesn't. Your wins and losses here don't matter. Panic Pilot is really going to make it hard for the heavy to get a shot this turn. I think your best bet is to just go 1 forward, clear a stress, and like deny an area for Rick. My internet points matter. Listen, if you want to impress a lady, just tell her how many nickels you have. That is a 4 forward. And that is that. Focus. And that is going to be a boost. Focus boost there. That makes more sense. And Rick doesn't bump. Wow. That's actually probably worse for him because now he's taking 2 shots, but he will get an evade. The guy from last night was so funny. I love that dude. I really hope we follow through with this Among Us game. That is time, and this shot is going to mean everything. It's coming down to this, and Rick is just going to focus up. Here we go. Rick, range 2. Ooh, tough. Range 2 just needs to put 1 through. Get the initiative kill. And Rick has to spend for 2. The defense, 2 evades, and that is it. Good game. GG's to Myndspyke. Gonna go for the drubbing. Gonna go for the kill. And spends for 2. Rick takes none after spending the evade. And range 1. 4 dice. Or hit crit. And Rick takes 1. It's not quite enough. But that is it. Good game. Thank you both to Myndspyke and Duhtch. We could have had, it would have been a tie if he had taken that Saber Squadron off the board. And that is what we would have been. We could have had final salvo, but we didn't. Oh well. We pay out the left side. And there is that. Let's see, what time is it? It is 7:47. Let's call it like 8:50. We'll be back with game 2. No, that's not right. Let's just call it 8 p.m. Who are we kidding? How was Rocketbot? You demand more A-Wings next game? Well, we'll see what we can do, Nabi. There's going to be so many A-Wings next game. Jumu, it's exclamation point nickels. We're a nickel economy here. We don't roll in points. All right, guys. We will be back in about 11 minutes with game 2. Stick around for Nickel City X-Wing.